Brosplay! Welcome back to Dark Messiah. We are playing Dark Messiah. It was made by Arcade Studios.
I gotta go back down. I gotta see. I hate going one way and it's the right way, and you're like, well, what happens if it went the wrong way?
Oh, I hate that when there's two different directions and you're like, which way looks more like it's supposed to be where I'm supposed to go? Because the other way is where I'll find stuff.
See, yeah, this is the way that looks like you're supposed to go, so I'm going the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my rationale. Oh, you stupid spiders.
Whenever the movie Speed was on television, they had to remove the F word. So instead of fuck, it was forget, which, I mean, if you have ears, you can already tell that's more syllables than fuck. So it kind of ends up being really fucking goofy.
Oh,
he's like, yeah, well, forget you.
Wait. Wait, no! Wait, was that house level when I went up there?
No, the rope got caught on an angle, so you followed the rope.
Oh, that's why I was slanted.
Yeah, it was a glitch where the rope was following the angle of the wood instead of falling down with gravity. That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Casting freeze with adrenaline will permanently turn your enemies into ice statues.
Yeah, and apparently casting firebolt with adrenaline will cause it to shoot out multiple projectiles.
That's neat. I love
wait.
Permutating. Oh, the Bloodborne or the Souls approach. Where you send the elevator down to where you're gonna start.
No, I thought I was at the bottom, and then I realized that the bottom has a battering ram.
It's okay. This is basically first person Souls.
Obviously,
that's a joke. Obviously, there's just so many people who do that, where they're like, "It's like Skyrim with guns." It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's Borderlands.
Although Fortal Cry 3 is kind of like Skyrim with guns, but not really.
What is
Skyrim or Far Cry 3?
Oh, is it? Is it more like open world?
Oh no, what was that? Yeah, I think that's what they called it. Like someone called it like Skyrim with guns. It's not though. That's like saying that Call of Duty and Battlefield games are basically the same because they're both first person. It's like, no. They're completely different games that subscribe to an entirely different philosophy, play differently, and have an entirely different group of people that play them for different reasons.
Have very different control schemes and setups for classes.
I think the biggest difference is the philosophy of their game design. I watched a really great video. I forget who it's by. Fuck, I forgot his name. Sorry about that. But he talked about, it was like how Infinity Ward lost their way. Or how Call of Duty lost their way, sorry. And he just describes what Call of Duty 4 was doing, and then where the big change happened, which was Modern Warfare 2. Because COD 4 went from like interesting set pieces that combined like interesting stealth mechanics with complicated battles and whatnot. Modern Warfare 2 made this giant leap to be action movie, like almost like intentionally be action movie.
Be action movie.
Yeah,
that's a good description.
I mean, look at the first level. You're on snowmobiles firing an Uzi with one hand, and then you fall down a hill and you shoot a bunch of dudes that are on the ridge. Like it's like a fucking James Bond film.
That was like a James Bond.
Don't do that. Almost like.
Well, we saved, so we could have loaded, but...
Daggers are fast weapons used by the assassins. Once you are skillful enough, you can use them to backstab an enemy who has not spotted you.
I think that's one thing that does bother me a little, is like the fact that I chose a warrior means I can only use swords.
Yeah, that's tough.
I like games where you're a jack of all trades. It's like, yo, pick up a bow, pick up a sword, just do
It
whatever.
should be more like the sword is your best weapon, but you can still use the other ones, because that way it would actually make the game more like it would have more playability just by adding that.
Yeah, because then the next time you go through, you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna take this bow. And it's weird that I can use this bow but none of the others.
Yeah, and there's no ammo either.
That's true too.
Although I don't know if it does any damage, does it?
This one does 10.
Oh,
so it does damage and it can break stuff, but it's not very good. I'm going down.
This is graceful.
Whoa. I can't turn. There we go.
Oh my god, you're like a Zoolander, but you can't turn right.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what happened.
Love this game.
What's this? Oh,
Just more spiders.
more spider bullshit.
Well, I mean that's up to you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
I'm,
That's
I'm
fine.
like, yo, spiders, fuck you.
And they're like,
Yeah, because they're spiders, not sentient creatures.
yeah. Although it wouldn't surprise me if one day there was a sentient spider.
I do not want to think of that.
Except
Well,
that it's
let's
dead.
think about it.
Bring it back to life, and we can be on our way.
Although even scarier is that flying spider.
Key for these somewhere.
Oh no! Look how much expression there is in that statue.
There must be a key somewhere.
He's like, oh no, I've got
Oh.
stuck in the sand.
I'm stuck in the mud.
Oh, please don't throw things at me. My older brother is looking on top of me.
Things bounce quite a bit.
You do. What's the? Oh, is that the legs? Oh no, those are individual statues.
No, it's just little
I
pieces.
don't know if no one could see that, but I had my hands in the position that statue did when I was doing that, and then I just found myself with my hands just like
Staying there.
still there, like. Yee!
I don't know what this did. Oh, but it's gone now.
I was thinking about it the other day. We always talk about conveyance, but I realized the other day that conveyance is probably the most important thing to any art form.
I can feel the
Conveyance, absolutely.
Let's not
'Cause
keep that child waiting.
It's not
As soon as
just
she gets
convey where to go. You also need to convey whether you are conveying where to go.
That's
Like
like whether you're supposed to know or figure it out.
exactly. So that where do I fucking go approach is very common, especially in the 90s to the early 2000s when three-dimensional stuff was just happening. They were people went from designing games in 2D to 3D. So everything
difference, yeah.
everything changes.
Like this guy's face.
Yeah.
This is the chieftain. Oh, is this gonna be a boss fight?
Boss fight.
We didn't do one-on-one.
Whose spirit is pure.
I'm definitely gonna beat you, dude.
On my honor, you may walk free.
I win walk free. Well, I want to kill all your guys too.
What did those guys just yell simultaneously? That's hilarious.
That
That's
sounded like the
quad-
start of the pod racing.
yes.
Into the Sebulba! It's Sebulba!
Ah! Yusata pudu. Isamatu.
Hoodoo.
Oh, he also calls him fodder.
Oh, does he? He's the bantha
Oh yeah.
fodder?
He's a Yusata banta fodder.
Oh, he just threw me into the gate.
Stranger will die.
They
Alright,
keep saying that. They keep referring to me as stranger. Can I attack these guys?
probably.
Oh, are they all gonna get in on it?
No. Oh, that's hilarious. I love how that dude just didn't expect it at all.
Yeah, he's just
he
standing
just
there.
walked up to him, stabbed him in the face, and he's like, ah, shit.
Okay, so
That charged up poke is really good.
yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah, this is the time where you want to use your stuff, your fire trip, your scroll of the fire trip.
Oh, I just hit use.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think it's intended. Oh, you're supposed to put it down. There you go. Nice.
Ooh. What is this?
It's supposed. You're still in it.
Oh, so I can use another one.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it on quick select. That's what they want. That's why that's so janky when you take it out.
Yeah,
The
it's a
items.
full equipped item.
Yeah. Scroll with fireball. That's probably pretty useful.
Fire plus explosion.
Ooh. Equals lots of fun. So that explains that whole debacle we had where you just have your hands straight out and you have no idea what was happening in that previous episode.
What the fuck just happened there?
I don't know, man. You fired some fireballs.
No, it didn't go anywhere.
This is a good time for your adrenaline. Also, is that slight building music in the background I'm hearing? There's like a weird background noise that was never in the game before.
I don't know if I can hear it.
Anyway. Wow, good hit. This game subscribes to the idea of giving people health back when you level up.
I like that.
I fucking love it, man. The amount of times I've lived through things in games because of that. And it's such an interesting moment because it isn't necessarily going to happen that way. So you may end up winning something just because of the perfect timing. Magic feels like it was a last minute decision.
Why can't I? Invalid,
invalid
target? Because he's a boss? I can't use this on him because he's a boss?
Guess so. That seems balanced. You're gonna die. I recommend a health potion. There you go. You got more adrenaline now.
Stranger going to meet his dragon.
Stranger? Is that what you think of me as? Taking both his weapons.
This is a pretty effective method.
Something on his hip.
What is it? Oh, it's a... Oh, maybe you can take it from him.
Got a new skill. Increase weapon damage.
Stranger going to meet his dragon.
I like that too. Giving you stuff that doesn't require unlocking.
This guy's hilarious. He's not even gonna try and pick up his weapons.
Yeah, you knocked him out of his hands. That's cool. I love games like that.
Rah!
That was one of the best things about the Fallout series.
Oh, I just realized what he's got on his hip. It's the key to that door behind him.
Oh. It'd be neat if you could pickpocket him. That's the one thing that Hitman has never done. At least that I can think of. You can't pickpocket people. It just seems like one of those things that would kind of go along with his wheelhouse.
That's true. He should be able to just take people's key cards and stuff.
Yeah, like even in the new one, if you want someone's key card, you gotta knock them out.
That spider artifact.
Huh.
The effect on this is... Oh.
Now,
Whoa!
There we go.
It's one of those type of keys.
Let me in, let me in, let me in. There
One
we
of
go.
those
Up the stairs, up the stairs.
Push it into the wall keys.
Run inside.
That's it!
That's all!
The Shantiric crystal is now safely at its base, and I can feel a ripple in the temple's energy. Now I have to find Liana and hope nothing happened to her while I was away.
She better not hate me or die.
She comes back and she hates you, and it's like, you have to do that entire thing again.
Yeah, because she hates you. You took too long.
Yeah, she hates you. She was one of those girls who was like, if you don't get me this food in the next 15 minutes, we're through.
you know, Sarah.
That's a pretty hard line.
Hard line?
Yeah. Get me this food or we're done.
Like a Battlefield hard line?
No, just like a line in the sand, you know? Like
Oh, okay.
rocks.
Yes.
Rock line in the sand.
You know what I would do in that situation? Get myself some food.
In 15 minutes, I'll have food and you'll be gone.
It's like, okay, cool. So you'll be gone when I get back. Leave the key on the table. I'll leave the key with the cat. He'll lock
Yeah,
up.
he knows what to do.
Yeah. Never again, brother. Never again will I allow people to treat me like a fucking, I don't know, the King's Guard.
It's like the King's Guard?
Yeah. Like when people talk to me like that, I'm like, nah.
Meaning what?
Just
Yeah.
happened to be recently with a good friend of mine. I just like perceived how they spoke to me over a text message, and I'm like, nah.
I don't like it.
You can get back to me on that one. Also, when people
When
say,
you've adjusted your attitude, you can come back.
maybe we can adjust our friendship status when you adjust that attitude, bitch. But yeah, when people like give me a lot of attitude over text message, like when they're like, "Well, you fucking better be," or shit like that, I just like I don't say anything because I let them stew in it. Like I let them just think like, "Oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't have said that."
Yeah, like, it allows them to reflect on what they just said.
Yeah, and I just
Right.
wait to see what happens. It's also what I've been doing recently when I'm telling somebody a story or something like that, and then it gets interrupted. I just wait for them to ask me what was happening if it didn't feel like they were interested. Because if they don't ask at all, then they weren't interested. And that's okay. Not everyone has to be interested.
Yes, they do. I want everyone to be interested.
I demand...
If you're not interested, it's like you don't even care.
I am interested only in the people who are interested in me. I demand your attention,
I wonder who you are.
expect it, and am entitled to it.
Entitled to it.
Entitled to it.
It's pretty full of yourself there, buddy.
I-
What is your name?
You.
Sir.
Me? We use so many words. Wow, good jump. Wow. We use so many words and phrases just so wrong. Like you don't take a poop, you leave it. You don't
That's a good point.
you don't take a shower, you shower. And I mean, you don't have sex, you have sexual intercourse. I guess that one's just a shorter version, right?
No, that one works.
And then you don't poop yourself. That'd be horribly awkward.
That's true. Yeah, you don't take one. You leave it. That's a really good one.
Thanks.
Oh, that didn't
Oh
stick
shit!
in
That would be
anything.
awesome if it would hit you. And
It
it was like,
might.
ah, rope arrow in the
No,
face.
It won't.
You didn't hit the doodle,
What doodle?
the thingle doodle.
I don't know what you mean.
You don't understand what I mean when
I
I,
don't
say
know where
thingle
we're.
doodle?
I don't know where we're going. Oh, that's where we came
that's,
from.
that's a good sign because you're the one who's been paying
I'm the
attention.
guide. Yeah. Through here?
You are the dungeon
Yes,
master.
this is where she is. This is where we cut the dragon's head off at the door.
Oh, jeez. Where's the dragon? Did she eat it?
No, we killed the dragon.
It's gone.
Did it?
I love how she waits for you to get back to tell you. Like, she's been standing here watching the
Yeah,
crystal.
it's glowing.
Like, by the time you got back, she'd be like, oh, cool.
With energy.
Oh, okay.
Try lifting a door instead.
Try lifting a door.
Instead of killing that person, human and animals, gods and spiders, are vulnerable to fire-based attacks.
I love how the only humans are guards and the only animals are spiders.
Why did it say that?
Why not just say guards and spiders?
Guards and spiders. Because I guess technically humans are also vulnerable to fire-based attacks, but you're not like, supposed to kill humans.
Okay.
I love that kind of stuff.
Here sticks what's left of his nose in here.
You go first.
Yeah, it kind of makes
What?
sense that you're like you don't have a weapon, so protect Liana while she's opening the gate portcullis. This is like things people make fun of in video games, like stupid slow protection quests.
Yeah, the defense scenes.
I think that was
What the hell?
Whoa! What are these vampires?
Pretty much.
I think the first time I ever heard of that being made fun of was Yahtzee from The Escapist, and he's like in Left 4 Dead or
Shit.
something like that, and he's like, "Oh, you got to go up and you gotta get somewhere, and there's an elevator door, and whoa, look at that! It's a slow-moving elevator."
Of course, you got to get the power to the elevator and then defend it while the power has the elevator move, and then get on it while the enemies are fighting you.
Yeah, there's a lot of physics-based puzzles to solve in Half-Life 2, and I think I liked it a lot when I was young, but I think some of it is a little tired now.
Try lifting a door
gotten old.
instead.
I think part of it is probably just because they started that shit. Although there's not a lot of that actually.
Of his nose in here.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
A lot of what?
not a lot of physics-based puzzles around in gaming, you know?
Like just in any game anymore?
Yeah, like in that game, you'd have to put a heavy object on something and lift up to lift your car up and get it to the next area. And because you had that thing that like grabs objects and shoots them away.
Yeah, that gun, the physics gun.
Yeah, is that what it's called? That sounds familiar. I think that's what we called it, the physics gun.
I don't know what it was called.
It's got a name.
Good, that's good enough. Go, go, go. Oh. I fell through a hole in the floor. I fell through a hole in the floor.
Don't forget that using a shield will allow you to block attacks that cannot be parried with your weapon.
I haven't used a shield once, and I don't really feel like I need it.
Yeah. A shield will just weigh you down.
Yeah, it slows down your attacks. You don't really take that much damage in this game. We might need it later. Yeah, go do the thing, and I'll
Aw.
Lifting a door instead.
Jesus, with the
go.
frame
Yeah,
rate.
that was bad.
Thank you,
Wherever
ma'am.
tear sticks what's left of his nose in here.
You go first.
What's left of his nose? Is that the guy we killed, Aaron Tier?
Cut off his nose to spider face.
To Spider Face?
Yeah. These things, with their breathing,
Yeah, the heavy breathing is pretty tough.
they kind of look like no, vampires. I'm sorry. We've already said that.
It looked like Smeagol.
You
man.
can't repeat yourself on the internet. You know that, right?
Yeah, I've been told that's like a pretty steadfast rule.
Yeah. Wow. I like the sound effects that are tied to the things that happen.
He headbutted me.
Well, he's got a big head, so. Okay, don't go to the right. Go to the left this time. Don't forget to bring your rock with you.
Yeah, I keep hearing those metallic insects.
Metallic insects?
Yeah, that sound. It's like... brr, brr, brr. You don't hear that?
No.
It was happening to us earlier. Remember it sounded like there was going to be bees or something?
Oh yeah.
Did she get caught outside?
Leanna!
It's a pity you got away, girl. You have potential.
Oh, she's dead.
Alas, that you chose
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no! Oh stop! She's already dead.
So sorry for you, my dear.
Wow, so I can't hate her or kill her, but he
Save
can?
her. Besides, just between us, she wasn't your type. Forget her. Run.
Oh.
What is that? Like the voice acting, like the voice directing in this game is so
Yeah.
off. It's like none of these people were
It's not cohesive.
aware of anything else happening. The altar of the skull. Liana now, too. I'm leaving a trail of bodies, but so are my adversaries. I can't do a thing to stop Arend here. But I know. He wants the skull, and that means I can't have it. Oh, I wish I knew why everyone wants it so badly. Or why I can't read everything available on the screen.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Next time, the skull.
for joining us.
The skull.
Oh.
Oh.